And we have video. There it is. Good morning, Internet. Welcome back to the Leaky timeline. We just hit cycle 50. A couple of mushrooms have popped, so I am good on food. Next goal is carbon dioxide and oxygen. And I think right here is a perfectly fine place to put in some hydrogen storage for the long term. That is, like, I was even holding the shift key and somehow that got offline. But that's fine. We just want to dump all this down. I'm in a dump everything down type of mood. What about that polluted water? That polluted water needs to go out that side. Something like that. So priority digging 6. Dig that first. Over here, I put in a liquid pump, cycled all the water around until I got the polluted water out of there. So that's this little bit of piping. So there's still some funky gas in here that eventually the pump will deal with. And we'll see if this water messes that up. And then oxygen-wise, it's getting wrong. We want this. We got it mostly clean. Lots of deodorizers, and I got a second sublimation station until I get a good oxygen system. Oh, that's perfect. Thank you, dupes. And I think the other thing I want to do is I need a temp shift plate. These aren't getting warm enough. I guess I could do this. I want to get the air in here a little bit warmer so we can grow these so I can get more thimbleweed. So we can also do that. Yeah, otherwise I've been slowly cleaning out this area so I can put in a base, but I realize I want to get oxygen taken care of now that the mushrooms have popped and I've planted a few more. And I'm at 6 dupes. Was it Ren? Ren. Ren came up and is a farmer rancher. So I don't want to get anyone too over-skilled yet. But Ellie, we can add field research. And Mectronics I definitely need just to be done with. Yeah, with power mostly sorted, we've got 21 kilograms in there already. And yeah, let's have them come analyze this. Oh, and there's another mushroom popped. And it even delivered another spore. Man, you dupes are just like, you're just the luckiest farmer. This might actually be a bigger mushroom farm than I actually need, but that I'm okay with. And how are they not covered in germs? I don't know. Set you to 26. Oh, and we're analyzing. And he's got polluted oxygen to breathe. So, that works. One problem I realized after hiring my rancher is I don't have anything for these guys to feed this Draco. Pepper nuts, or pepper plants, balm lily, and mealwood. There's no mealwood. There's no pepper. And there's no balm lily. So yeah, I can't ranch it. I've got nothing to feed it. That's a bit of a problem. That's okay. Hopefully he'll just keep reproducing and eventually we can ranch him, but I'm betting I'm just going to end up going to the oil planet for plastic. And one thing I forgot about is I can do this. And we can inspect. You can come here. And now on the star map, oh, that's really far away. I thought that would be one of these two. So this would be the tree planet, natural gas, infectious oxygen, cool slush. Okay, so there is a water vent there, but that's not the oil planet. Sulfur, cool slush. That's not the oil planet. Okay, so I can't teleport oil. Oh, that's annoying. What am I supposed to do if I can't teleport oil through my teleporters? Huh. Okay, this map got a little bit more interesting and challenging. Alright, with this area dug out, this is a perfectly fine place. It's close enough to the top and to where the base is going to be for oxygen or hydrogen storage. And I made this way too big just because I felt like it. Yeah, we can do pump. Dump a bit of water in there. That'll be good storage. I'm just thinking about how I want the oxygen system set up, whether I want to go this way or just put it right here on top. This area's all nice and clear. Yeah, my dupes are still making all sorts of noises. I've got a deodorizer there. I've got 2 over here. We just need lots and lots of deodorizers. I guess I've got to come up this side. There's no reason for me to move these ladders other than making it look more organized. As I'm queuing up the oxygen system, I am out of refined metal again. Which one do we have the most of? Ah, looks like cobalt's still the winner. Oh, we got this analyzed. Ooh, 50 more cycles? Heck yeah, we're gonna get plenty of power out of that for a long time. So we'll make more cobalt, and then get the rest of this actually queued up. Oh man, my slime got swept inside of here. Guess I don't really have any slime storage. I can put slime. I'd do that. Yeah, let me do that. If I do this, take out that block and that ladder, and then just dump some water in. Somehow. There's gotta be a pipe around here. Don't need much water. Okay, that should be enough of that, and sweep only organic slime. Someone come pick that up. Oop, new printable. Nothing I want. Oh, and there's algae in there. Alright, we'll put something else to store other sweep onlys. Nope. Disable. Yeah, so I need to disable all the disinfect so they're not wasting. Oh, that doesn't copy? Man, that's annoying. And this is coming along nicely. I need some water. I like it when my dupes get better at building. I just bring my water. Apparently nobody. you know, you look away for a second and someone comes and dumps too much water. But that's perfect. I actually want to deconstruct this, let a little bit flow off. It should come down to exactly the right amount. Nope, not empty. Sweet. Oh. I need you for water. And I know I build a lot of these, but if you are new to the game, coming up with, or not coming with, but copying a good electrolyzer setup that you like, once you build them, they just make the game so much easier. I mean, having control of the oxygen going in, having it all nicely in pipes and filtered out into hydrogen and oxygen to fill up your suit docks and your rockets and everything. It's just better. So I usually go with the 2 kilo setup. That's good for around 16 dupes. And why is my food so low? I've got mushrooms. Oh, they're popping now. Never mind, my timing is perfect. And as soon as the Rin wakes up, he should be doing that. You're set to priority 6. And look, we even got another fungal spore. Way to go. Once played a base game on Badlands. And it was a Badlands start that came with slime molds. And I was like, oh, perfect. On cycle, I think it was like cycle 10 or 12. Somewhere right around there. In my printing pod, I got a fungal spore. I built the whole mushroom farm. Planted that one fungal spore. When you get slime molds, they don't drop anything, so you don't get any drops from digging up the slimes. You only get those from slime biomes. 400 cycles later, I had 2 mushrooms. It just never dropped seeds. It was awful. I had an entire farm that never did anything. So the fact that these are dropping immediately is really good. Ooh, water. I need piping. I forgot to hook up a pipe. I was still... Oh, you're overpressurized. That's what happened. So you... I want to run up... somewhere. Ah, that bit of water right there seems fine. I was like, my generators ran out of power. I just thought it was because I was running more than I could actually get out. And nope, I just overpressurized that vent because I don't have high pressure vents. Yep, that's fine. It is unrefrigerated because I don't have any power. Now I have power. I mean, there's plenty stored up in here, so I'm not that worried about it. I just had to hook up the pipe. Well, there we go. Water's coming in. And I think what I'll do is just bootstrap this with a handy dandy natural gas generator right there. Yeah, I should just be able to do that. Grab that automation. And you are already on there. And I can use that to get everything going. And let's see if I'm right. Power. I want you guys to empty out first. Oh, same problem. This, I was hoping the pressure would be low enough over here. Screw it, everything goes into this vent. Yeah, and that's already done. Look at that. Now with that being done, disconnect that. Now we set all of these. So if you are above 420, and if you are above 320. And let's get rid of those. And whatever oxygen's in here is not a big deal. Forgot, I've got to extend all of these pipes out so that these gases can actually go somewhere. But we've just about got the hydrogen sorted. Oh, and I'm accidentally pumping into here, which I don't want to do. So now I get to empty this one out again. One of the main reasons for building these is getting this whole place up to 2 kilos of pressure stops everything from outgassing. So all this stuff will stop being annoying. Polluted water will stop outgassing, slime will stop outgassing. It all just becomes better. Oh, it's almost there. I don't think I need any more mushrooms. We've just about got them all planted. Yeah, this thing doesn't quite provide enough power. Alright, let's set this up a little bit. 375. It's this little bit of oxygen that keeps messing with me. I need that to be a solid layer, and then this will work great. But I'm now getting mostly hydrogen, so deconstruct you, we can repair this. Actually, why don't I just put a filter on this? It'll only be temporary. Yeah, that'll just make everything better. Oh, and some of those sucked up hydrogen because it all got screwed up. If you're above 350. Yeah, see now it's all nice and clean. We should start backing up hydrogen right now. Alright, let me disconnect you. And there we go. We now have oxygen. And with that, I forgot to hook this up. Now I can do suit docks. Be right down here, station, exo. Usually this is all done by now. Suppose it's helpful if I actually do the exo suits first. Checkpoint, loom. Oh, exo suit forge is right there. Okay. Just go ahead and up that the priority list. And I'm gonna need more dirt, aren't I? am I doing on dirt? Ooh, not much. Okay. The other thing I can do to make dirt is, where is the salad spinner? Sludge press. Ooh, and I can even use my Mechatronic Engineer. I can load up all the mud next to it. This will automatically load it. There we go. So that puts mud in, and out of there comes dirt and water. Now my operator, yep, comes and jumps. And we are making dirt. And the dirt goes over here to the research, and there we go. And now we can start to clean up while I get the research done. I also added in this flow valve just so I can make more reed. I don't want to suck too much through. Yeah, just 50 grams a second. How much do these use? I know at one point I did this math and then I forgot. So 160 kilograms by 600 seconds in a cycle. So they use 96 grams, so it's like 100. So yeah, let's set this to 100. That should keep one plant fed. We are getting there. Just everything is covered in slime one. Oh, and we got our last mushroom planted. That's awesome. Now that's starting to fill up with carbon dioxide, so we can put back in the canister filler. At some point, I'll get a soda fountain. That's another thing I can do to make polluted water is carbon skimmer. I'll think about that in a bit. Maybe I want a carbon dioxide rocket. Oh, did that mushroom? Oh, no, there it is. I thought that mushroom died, but it's down here. I thought they just finished it and they're like too short. And research does just eat a ton of dirt. That should be Exosuit Forge. And I did leave myself enough room, but I don't need nearly as many deodorizers. And here go all the mushrooms popping. We got food, we got oxygen, we got water, and we have suits. And you can make them out of cobalt. So we have 6 dupes, let's just make 7 suits, because that's how much reed fiber I have. Oh, I need a lot more cobalt. Oh. I think I'm going to call that good. Thank you all very much for watching. I feel like this definitely cements the early game as being done, and now I can get dupes and suits, and I won't have slime lung problems anymore. Anyway, thanks again to everyone who watches and everyone who comments. I really do appreciate it, and I hope you all just have a wonderful day, and we'll see you next time.